Welcome to another episode coming at you from chooseyourrelationships.com, author of which can be found on amazon.com. And today I'm going to talk about this book. I want to talk about the concept behind me writing this book and how this concept behind me writing this book can change your life. So, hey, I know it's a holiday. I know some of y'all having cookouts. Y'all enjoying the family. Y'all enjoying the sun. Having some fun in the sun. All that good stuff going on. I know what it is. I don't expect many people to be on. Being that today is a holiday. 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 It's a holiday, baby. Huh? Yes, and by the way, you can follow me on Instagram. My handle over there is Sharp Game. You search for Sharp Game over there, you find me over there. And like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. So, my whole concept behind writing this book, the whole idea was there's a better way to live your life. I always looked at it like there's more to life than just women. It's much bigger than just women. Women just happen to be a part of it. The males and females, relationships between the sexes just happen to be a part of living. See, I always look at it like this. For me, it's more of a lifestyle, than just trying to get women. I mean, anybody can get women. It's not really not. Once you strip everything down, get past all the dating and what you get past the job title and the type of guy you want, whether it's slim, fat, tall, short. Once you get past all that stuff, getting women, having women, it's not really that complicated. It's not. To me, it's all about living a lifestyle. The lifestyle that I want without having to sacrifice myself as a man. That was the whole concept of this book. And something else that I thought about in advance too. I didn't want to leave things by chance. I didn't want to put my livelihood in someone else's hands. I never want to be dependent upon another man, another woman, or some institution for my livelihood. I never wanted to be like that. I just couldn't figure out how to go about making it happen. That's the thing. Because when I was growing up, I didn't meet a lot of people that were actually like that. I didn't meet a lot of people that were living life on their own terms. It was very few, very rare. I met somebody like that. It was probably less than 5 people that I met while I was growing up that were like that. They just basically did their own thing. You know, they didn't really have to do anything. They did what they wanted to do. If they wanted to go to work, they went to work. If they wanted to work a job, they worked a job. If they didn't, they just didn't. If they wanted to move, they just moved. You know, I probably meant like I knew like less than 5 people that were like that. They had the option to do what they wanted to do. They were what some people call a law unto self. You know, some people say, "Oh, they're self-made." It's nobody really self-made. You know, that's more of a media sexy title. You know, more than anything. But there were some people say he's a law under himself, law unto self. That really means that, you know, he has knowledge of himself. He believes that whatever he wants, he can pull in to his life based on his skill set and his know-how too, and based on who and what he is. So that's what it is. So if you read this book, especially this book, that first book was slightly different. First book was more of a social book, social game. This book was more of a psychological type. So I'm talking about the psychological aspects and the mindset you have to have in this society. That was the difference between the 2 books. And sometimes I thought that maybe some of the stuff that I was saying might went over some people's heads. I don't know. You tell me. If you read my second book, did some of the stuff I wrote went over your head? Yes or no? You tell me. I thought about that after I was done with the 3rd draft. You know, I really thought about that. But then I was like, well, this is the 3rd draft, and I'm not doing no more drafts. So this is why I always tell people, you read it 5 to 10 times. Because every time you read it, you're going to learn something new. You know, because if you keep reading something over and over, you keep looking at a movie over and over, keep listening to a sound over and over, it's going to become ingrained in you, into your psyche. And then it's going to take you over, and those principles and those concepts is going to become a habit if used properly. Now, some of the stuff that I wrote, I have to admit to this, it can be used for bad, for good, for evil, for good, you know. So hopefully anybody that reads what I wrote, hopefully they use it for good, you know. But and that's on the person, you know. I can't be responsible for how people take what they learn, you know. Just like, I mean, there's a lot of books like that anyway. It's like the 48 Laws of Power. That's a good example of a book. The most of the concepts in that book were basically It's a game of manipulation. And see, I disagree with manipulating people. I don't co-sign that. You know, I don't think you have to manipulate people to live a better life or to attain some type of goal or some type of benefit. You know, I don't believe you have to manipulate people to do that. You know, I know there's a lot of people in the dominant society that's their thing. And there's a lot of other people, you know, they kind of manipulate people, try to reposition people and get them in a corner, and then they bait them and they kind of strong arm them, try to get them to submit. I don't co-sign that. Yeah, I don't. That's just not my style. I should say. You know, I would say that. You know, there's some people that live that life. You know, they try to get the other person in such a vulnerable position where they have to submit to them. And I don't co-sign that. And this is one of the main reasons why a lot of those guys that got caught up in these Me Too movements, some of these guys, you know, they on that shit. They on the you know, they want women to they basically take advantage of a lot of women. There's a lot of people in general. They take advantage of people based on their sometimes status or maybe could be the environment that they're in sometimes, you know. And I'm not saying all these women are telling the truth. I'm not saying that at all. But I know, you know, it's some guys that I know personally, they'll kind of you know, if they want to have sex with a woman, they have to kind of like go through the back door, you know, instead of letting women know what their true intentions are. They won't do that. They'll just kind of stay around her and as long as they can until, you know, it becomes like the woman gets tired of them, you know. Maybe the guys could be begging her for the sex or something like that. So he'd be like, "Oh, so he figures if he stay around her long enough, she'll submit, she'll put out, you know." But that's kind of weak game. That's kind of weak. You know, I don't really co-sign that. You know, what up, Cosmic Warrior? So true, so true. You gotta love yourself before you can live someone else. What up, DMR? It seems that most people who I come across learn stuff just to manipulate people to get what they want, selfishly, coldly, unmorally. Yeah, there's a lot of that going on. People will read your stuff, read books, listen to audio, video, tapes, movies, and they don't have good intentions. A lot of people are like that. As long as they get what they want, by any means necessary. I mean, long as they might not kill nobody or anything like that, but yeah, they had that. A lot of people are sociopaths, sometimes psychopaths. You know, they had that mentality where it's like, I gotta trick you into doing something. What up, Gary? What's up, King? What's up? Oh, what's up, man? I remember you a long time ago. You said you never caught me online. You're in Japan? I finally made it to one of your live stream videos. You're in Japan? Yeah, I agree. They seem to use other people's ideas to inform wrong information to others. Okay, you're in Japan. What part of Japan you in? Hey, Sharp, that Latin joint, I'm leaving her alone. It's going to be hard because that ass is it's in your face. It's in your, oh, just in America. Oh, you're in America. Okay. You're Japanese? Or what? I'm just curious. Yeah. Yeah, I know you live in America. Oh. What's your nationality? I'm just curious. I mean, I see your name, unless that's, you just picked that name or whatever. I know most people don't use their real names on here, you know. Man, there's a lot of women like that, DMR. There's a lot of women with those asses. Shit. You know. And hit the like button. Thumbs up, baby. Oh, you're black. You just playing around. You just got oh, I got you. You one of those guys. You're incognito. This name is one of my comic book characters. Oh, okay. Gotcha. You're a comic book head. Gotcha. So y'all don't have no plans today, man? Y'all having a cookout? Huh? Hanging out with the family? Yeah, I know a lot of people hanging out today. I'm in school studying comic book emphasis major. Oh, really? I didn't know that was a major. Huh, okay. I bought tons of fireworks, but no one's playing anything major. No one's planning anything major. Oh, okay. Gotcha. How does the super chat work? I don't know, man. I never used it. I think you click on the super chat on your end, John. You click on it, and I think another box pops up. But me personally, I never used it, John. Tell John how the super chat works. Anybody? Personally, I never used it. Yes, I go to Academy of Arts University. Where's that? Where's the Academy of Arts? Oh, San Francisco. Gotcha. It's hard, bro. I want to tap that thing. YouTube takes 30% of Sharp's donation. Yeah, they do take 30%. Yeah, I mean, but you know what? I bet you're better off. Yeah, like if you want to give donation, check this out. I don't like I ain't down with that damn if you want to give donations, go to my Patreon. Or I'd say go to my Patreon. Yeah, go to my Patreon. I'm not really feeling the damn super chat, to be honest. Yeah, I'll just paste the Patreon link in there. Yeah, I'm not really feeling the damn super chat, to be honest. Yeah, go to Patreon. Anybody, if they want to, make some type of donation. What up, Jordan? I donated to you before through Super Chat. Yeah, I mean, it's cool if you do it, but, hit the money symbol. Yeah, hit the money symbol and donate. Yeah, that's how you do it. So I was right. Okay. Yes, right. I do plan on visiting Japan one day with a dream job. Why you want to go to Japan? This used to be my favorite site. Patreon used to be your favorite site? Cosmic Warrior? It sucks now? Yeah, Patreon is better than hey, it's better than YouTube, bro. Hey, this is why this is why I created the membership site. Because when I create the membership site and I have full control, I can do what I want. badboysecretclub.com. Hey Sharp, have you gotten any new paintings? No, I ain't got no new paintings lately. Evil boy genius in the house. Nah, I think the last one I got was the naked lady. You remember that one? I put it up on Instagram. I think this was last year. Or maybe earlier this year. Well, it's always been my goal since I was 15 years old. To go to Japan? Why? Damn. How much did you know about Japan at 15 years old? Jeez. I didn't know shit about Japan when I was 15. I didn't even know what Japan was at. So you were much smarter than me at the age of 15. Oh yeah. Oh, you remember that? Oh, that painting. No, I haven't got any new ones, Evil Boy Genius. Yeah, I put that painting up on Instagram. Boy, people were going crazy. Everybody was liking that shit. It's one of my favorite paintings, I have to admit. When I first seen it, Evil Boy Genius, I was like, yo, I got to have that shit. But I was like, I didn't get it that day though. I was walking, I was in a hurry to go somewhere. I had to go to the airport. And I was like, yo, I saw, it's kind of like a flash. The picture caught my eye. And I stopped. I was like, hold up. Let me see that picture. I looked at that shit. I was like, yo, if that picture is here, when I get back, I'm going to bag that. And when I went back to the store, man, it was there. Yep. It was there, man. Damn. It's a masterpiece, man. It don't get too much better. Well, it don't get too much better than that. I can say that. God damn it. There are a lot of comic book inspiration in Japan. Oh, okay. So my goal is to be a successful artist in Japan. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna watch, enjoy the Boondocks. Hey, Sharp, I still got a thing for Michelle Waterson. Hey, that's the Asian lady, right? The UFC fighter? That's what you're talking about, right? Yeah, it is a funny show. I like us. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, she's in shape, man. I gotta give it to her. But you know, A lot of times, man, a lot of them women, man, it's no real connection with them, though. It's kind of like they look good, they play the part, they know how to dress, know how to carry themselves. But when you start talking to a lot of these women, you'd be like, it's nothing really there. You know what I'm saying, Gary? That's the thing. So, I mean, y'all might get along, but yeah, I mean, I have a hard time relating to a lot of these women. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, ain't no vibe. It ain't none. I mean, if you had a hard day's work, you come home and try to talk to her about it, man, she ain't gonna be like, she can't even, she just can't relate. It's like a disconnect. So now some guys don't care. Some guys, it don't matter to them. They don't care about no connection. And if that's the case, well, cool. Y'all get along just fine. Some guys don't want no connection with no woman. Some guys just want, hey, I just want you to take care of the household, have sex with me, and have my babies, and I'll take care the majority of the bills, and we live happily ever after. Some guys are cool with that. I know some guys is like that. They're cool. They don't have to relate to the woman at all. They just want her to do whatever. Yeah, most women are not fit for marriage. It is what it is. Michelle Waterson is okay. I wouldn't say she's sexy. No, I wouldn't say she's sexy either, Cosmic Warrior. But she's in shape. I mean, she's a nice looking girl, Most women are just here for fun, I guess. I don't know what most women are here for. To be honest, that's a good question. I don't know. You got to ask them. Ask a woman, see how they respond. Most women that you meet are not going to be fit for marriage. They're not going to be fit for a family. They just don't got it, bro. I mean, it's like, I don't know what has happened. I don't know. I have an idea how we got to this point, but I'm not necessarily sure. I think the environment has a lot to do with it, and how people were raised has a lot to do with it. Most women are just here for sure, be on his game. Yeah, I'm always on my game, man. 24/7. If I made it to my adult swim, it must be. Check out Jet Tranter. She's a martial artist and cook. Oh, I never heard of her. I don't know. Gold digger material chicks. Most of these women ain't no gold diggers, man. If they is, where the money at? I don't see it. Where the fruits at? Where the fruits of the labor at? You got a lot of women out here that claim they're gold diggers. Most of them, they don't know what they're doing. Bunch of talking going on. If you gotta say what you are, you ain't. If you doing what you claim you're doing, you don't gotta say it. That's like saying you're a Christian. You don't gotta say you're a Christian. People just know that it's something different about you, and they'll pick up on it. If you're a prostitute, you don't gotta say you're a prostitute. They'll say, most guys will be able to pick up on it. You can. I don't care where you go out in the world. Most guys, if you're a prostitute, they'll be able to pick up on it. So you don't got to say, "Hey, I sleep with men for money." We already knew that. Shit. Sharp, I'm a dumbass. I don't know this chick was trying to hit on me or not. She's fine as hell, but she got has a kid though, which is a deterrent for me. She got one kid. Man, why? What did she? What did she? What did she do that you thought she was trying to hit on you? What did she say? Make sure y'all donate to the show. We see you like it, support it. Facts. Yeah, donate to the show. Yeah. Patreon. Or better yet, we go straight to PayPal. Heck, you know. Uh, 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 um, or yeah, straight to PayPal. There it is. Let's see. Sharp. Most chicks I see won't even give me eye contact on the regular, but this chick kept chatting me up over nothing. She even took a recognition to my muscles. You got big muscles, man? Are you in shape? No, I don't got no Cash App. I just have PayPal. That's it, really. You know. I just have PayPal and Patreon. That's it. Well, I don't know, man. It's hard to say if she's hitting on you or not. By some women, man, are just nice, man. Really. Some women are just nice. They just have a nice personality like that. It's kind of hard, you know. It's like some women are just very sociable. They just talk to a lot of people when they're out and about. But that don't necessarily mean they like you, though. A lot of times, what I'll do is I'll invite them out somewhere. If I'm not sure, like that's assuming, if I'm a cosmic warrior, I'm not sure if this woman likes me or not. So what I would do is I'll take a soft approach. I'll say, hey, why don't you join us at such and such place, you know, on this particular day and time or night? Or I'll say something like, hey, I be over there a lot, me and my friends. We be kicking it or whatever. Why don't you join us sometimes? That's a soft approach because you're not directly asking her to come out and hang out with you, just you and her. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'll do. That's if I'm not sure if she likes me. I'll take that approach, the indirect approach. Now, of course, if I know she's feeling me, or I'll just be direct. I'll be like, hey, I'm gonna be over at this such and such place. Why don't you join me sometimes and whatever? You know. That's how I handle that. I don't know. So most women in Philly are mean and simple-minded at the same time. You're, you. Hey, I ain't never been to Philly. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I did go to Philly one time. Yeah, I did, but that was like one night though. That was overnight. I met. I only met one person from Philly. She's cool. She's an older girl. She's in the 50s. She's cool though. But I haven't met a lot of people from Philly. But they tend people from Philly. At least I only know two, three. Yeah, only two, three people. They kind of got that vibe. Like they got that New York vibe to me. Very aggressive. Um, that's what I pick up from the Philly people. But that was only three people though, so that's not saying very much. But yeah, it tend to be very aggressive, just like a lot of people from New York. So you got to have a little uh charm, charisma. You got to kind of up your ante when you get to New York because everyone's moving so fast. And Philly, New York, uh, Boston, them towns, people tend to be very ruthless, you know. So you gotta have a little bit more charm, a little bit more charisma, and you gotta be fast. It's that type of vibe up there. Cause there's too much shit going on up there. I don't know the difference between a woman talking to indirectly, get fresh, or just being friendly. You gotta feel that shit out, Cosmic Warrior. You gotta really feel that shit out. A lot of times I'll throw something out there. It's kind of like I throw something out there to bait them and see how they respond to it. And if I get the response that I want, then I know I can reel her in. That's all it is. A lot of white women are like that. Are you bullshitting? A lot of white women are like that. You can talk to a white woman all day long. And you never know if she has any type of interest in you or not. And somebody else on here can co-sign me with that. A lot of white women are like that. They're very indirect, very passive aggressive. A lot of women are like that. So if that's the case, I'll throw something out there. It's kind of like to see if they take the bait. So I'll say something like, just like I said before, I'll invite them somewhere where it's me and a couple other people around. Like I'll give you an example. This happened at a conference. This happened at a conference that I actually did this. It was a girl that was at a conference with us. And there's a lot of people at the conference. It's probably like 300 people. And she said she was gonna didn't have no clue what she was gonna do after the conference. This is like the second day. So I was like, hey, why don't you join us at the restaurant? We'll be there like, I don't know, 5:30, me and a couple other people. And she was like, oh, okay, that's cool. I might come down there. You know what I'm saying? I said, if not, I see you tomorrow. So the ball's in her court. And she showed up, but if she didn't show up, hey, no pressure, no big deal. You know what I'm saying? If I would have seen her the next day and she didn't show up, it wouldn't be like awkward or uncomfortable. That's how I play that shit. Really. Get Can app though, because it will be free to send. I don't know what that is, bro. I have an ex a while ago that told me that I was dumb for not ignoring the signs, so she had to be direct. Hey, now I don't think you should have called you dumb, bro. That's, you know, there's a lot of women that's gotta have a little. They lack empathy for guys. They think us guys. They think we don't have no feelings sometimes. But when you do the same thing to her, to them, and you lack empathy or don't show empathy, all of a sudden it's a problem. They get all emotional then. Why are you talking to me like that? Nah, man, if you don't know, you don't know. You just have to learn, that's all. And a lot of this stuff comes with just doing, man. You just gotta talk to people. You gotta get used to talking to people. And I'm talking like, when I say talking to people, I'm talking like the person that's next door to you. The janitor, the maintenance man at your apartment, the person at the store, the gas station, the person that's pumping gas. You just gotta get used to talking to people. You don't gotta actually go out to the club to meet people or go to the bar to meet people. You just gotta get used to talking. Once you get used to talking to a lot of people, you're gonna learn that you're gonna start seeing patterns. And most people have the same patterns. You know, most people say the same thing. Believe it or not, most people say the same shit. Most women say the same thing. If you ask them for their phone number, it's only 3 to 4 things they're gonna say. I got a boyfriend. I don't give out my number. Let me get your number. You know, it's the same thing. So that's when you know you should say something else to get a different response. You know? It seems like some mothers and grandmothers show love unconditionally. They show love unconditionally to who? The kids or you, Gary? For ignoring the signs. What up, Apple Mac? Shit. Apple Mac is in the house. Man, look. Tell that broad, you better catch this train before it leaves, because I ain't coming back. I don't ask Apple Mac no question, boy. Well, you might not be able to take the response, boy. Oh yeah, I bought one of your books and I enjoyed it and learned a lot from it. Love Can't Wait and Sex, Lust, and Lies. Hey, did you leave me a review on Amazon if you bought one of my books? If not, I would appreciate it if you left me a Amazon review. Anybody that bought any of my books, I would very much appreciate it if you left me a Amazon review. I'm trying to get my reviews up. Yeah, she learned I was smart when I kept conversating with her alone. Yeah, conversation rules the world. Woo. But you have to be able to direct the conversation the way you want it to go. You know, if you let the woman direct the conversation, you be blabbing all day long about bullshit. You be all over the goddamn place. Man, the what? The bum me up about women. Instead of telling you they want you to read their minds and figure shit out. Yeah, that is true. A lot of women want you to guess and figure shit out on your own instead of telling you. Women are funny like that. Bitch, I'm busy. I ain't got time to be reading fucking time. Talk. Yes, I've noticed that people do the same thing on a regular unless they are high or drunk. Yeah. Yeah, most people are doing the same thing every day. You go to the gas pump, they pumping the gas. Most people got their hand on the pump, right? Now I don't do that. I lock the cork, and I walk behind the car, I walk around the car, I do whatever I do. And then when I get close to the amount of gas that I want to pump in there, that's when I go back to the pump and bam, I'm done. But most people, no. And then they don't talk to nobody either. It's like they're like robots at the gas station. I did XD. I bought two of your books. Yeah, if you bought both of them, leave me a review on Amazon. I would appreciate that. Them pumps are dirty as shit. Hell yeah, they dirty. I'm not keeping my hands on them pumps. Exactly. That's why I don't keep my hands on that shit. Just enough to get the gas pump. Man, the last post you did was fire. The one titled "School is screwing you up, screwing you." Oh yeah, I did that last night. Yeah, that was I just woke up when I did that, man. To be honest, I woke up about probably like 9:20 after 9. I was supposed to go. I slept for 3 hours, man. That was a mistake. I was supposed to go to the store, go to the bookstore, and go to the bar and talk and meet up with somebody. Fucked around, man. I slept for 3 hours, man. So I was like, oh, well, shit. It was what it was. I haven't seen that video yet. You say it's pointless. Why did you say it's pointless? What did I say is pointless? That video I did last night. Gary, I'm eating dirty rice, New Orleans style. Spit your game, Sharp. I'm chilling. Hey, Sharp, I missed those videos you post before you started live stream. You be in the zone. Yeah, I guess I'll be in the zone, man. Really? Yeah, really do. Actually, that's the videos that I put up on here. I don't really have to put too much thought into it, to be honest. The videos that I post on Patreon and on my other site, I have to actually put a lot of thought into it, to be honest. Yeah. People that's been following me for a while, y'all know what I'm talking about. The picture didn't pop up. I had a picture of a school between either pointless. Why did you say that? School is pointless? Oh, why I said school is pointless? No, I didn't say it's pointless. I just said that school is screwing up a lot of people because a lot of people think school is the end all be all for everybody and everything. If you don't go to school, if you didn't go to Ivy League college, a lot of people kind of look down on your ass. They don't want to talk to you. They don't want to be involved with you. And I said that when you work your job, your corporate job, and you lose your job, what you gonna do, buddy? Especially if you don't have no friends outside of that corporate world that you've created for yourself. And I said a lot of people kind of put themselves in a pigeonhole. They pigeonhole themselves because they become a part of this fraternity or frat or whatever. Then they get the job. Some of them get the job that they want. Most of them don't get the job that they want. That's just it is what it is. They pigeonhole themselves, and now they don't talk to anybody outside of that corporate world or outside of their frat or fraternity or whatever. They of course they'll meet people, but they don't become friends with very much people outside of that. So in other words, if I'm a Q dog or Sigma, Zeta, whatever, AKA whatever, most of these people that I know, I'm not friends with them. I'm not friends with them. And if you didn't go to a college, like, I don't know, pick any college with any of these fraternities or whatever, they pretty much keep to themselves. They don't go outside of their environment very much. I mean, see, I always looked at it like you can learn something from anybody. You can learn something from a janitor, a homeless guy. Everybody is not college material. You don't have to go to college to be able to make it and do some fly shit out here. That was the whole point of me doing the video. That was the gist of it. I think a lot of people, I just never understood why someone would pigeonhole themselves. Someone would, say, hey, you're not a part of my club, so hey, I'm not rocking with you like that. You're not a Christian, so I can't be friends with you like that. It's that mentality, And I always ask people, can you afford to live like that? Can you afford to live like that? If you're not making millions of dollars or you're not from a wealthy family, you can't really afford to live like that. You're a fool. You're really a fool. That's the reason why I never pledge. Because I'm like, why I gotta be? I mean, look, I don't like shackles on my wrists and shackles on my legs. I don't. Why is there a glass ceiling for every goddamn thing? I mean, fuck. I'm trying to bust that ceiling open. I'm not trying to. And don't give me no what they say. Don't tell me I'm a 33% Mason, Freemason. Come on, man, get out of here. Don't tell me. Come on, man. That's why I never wanted to get involved in none of that shit. And tell me, what are these groups? What do they run? What do they own? What do these groups own? What do they run? Any of these frats? What do they own and control? Anybody? I'm waiting on the answer. What do they own and control in America? Nothing. Exactly. That's why I never got involved. It's just all talk, coffee talk. It's a bunch of men and women talking about nothing really. Yeah, Skull and Bones. Yeah, they control. They control a lot of stuff. But why am I going to be George Bush? Yeah, George Bush. He's part of Skull and Bones. I don't think that's a secret at this point. Shit. Yeah, I think everybody know about George Bush at this point. I don't even think it's a secret no more. Shit. I don't even think he really denied no more. He don't even deny it. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm like, and these groups, check this out. This is something else that I learned. These groups, frats, they're very subservient to the white establishments. That's another thing that I learned. So I'm like, look, man, I'm not trying to be subservient to anybody. Come on, man. I'm not that type of guy. I'm trying to be the best of the best. I'm giving it 110%. 10 toes down. That's how I roll. I'm not trying to please anybody. You know, that's why a lot of these guys and girls, this is how they get jobs on television. This is how they get jobs on television. They're like, oh, I went to school with such and such. Yeah, he's my frat brother. We're alumni that we went to the same college. Yeah, but you're still working underneath him. And you're never going to get promoted over him. Come on, man. Give me a break. You know, it's the lack mentality that exists in these groups as well. They get the leftover crumbs. That's all they get. Really. This is the reason why I wrote this book. This is why I wrote this book. Don't leave things by chance. Look, you got to create your opportunities. No one is going to come and save you. You're not going to be on the beach drinking a pina colada and someone done all the work for you. You're going to be retired and have all this money coming in. And it's going to be all because of some guy liked you so much and he promoted you and you didn't really have to do very much. It's not going to happen. Jesus Christ is not coming out of the sky. Jesus Christ is not coming out the sky. That book is my new Bible. Oh, I appreciate that, Daniel. I see it time and time again. Yeah, religion is a waste of time. The 5% nation and NOI just running their mouths. No, some of the 5% is cool. Some of them is cool. I mean, I don't know about the heads of the 5% nation or whatever, but some of them 5%, they're cool. I mean, in every organization, every religion, it's gonna be some tire kickers and some bullshitters. And then it's gonna be some pretty cool people. That's just it is what it is, man. You know. If you notice they don't get fucked with like normal blacks, that shit ain't no accident. Oh, you talking about what the Muslim brothers? No, cops don't fuck with them. Help don't fuck with them at all. Yeah, cops don't fuck with the Muslim brothers, boy. They know better. Them dudes be at the corner selling. They're at the corner right now selling newspapers. 90-degree heat. Selling newspapers. And they ain't sweating either. Them dudes, 4 of them right now. If I could get in my car and take this computer along with me and show you, 4 of those guys at the red light selling newspapers right now. They be out there 5-6 days a week. 90-degree heat. And they ain't sweating either. Not one sweat. Black suit, hat on, everything. Not one sweat. Cops don't fuck with them. They know better. Because if they fuck around and fuck with one of them, this ain't over. These cops, look, they fuck with who they think they can fuck with, basically. You know, it's that type of deal. Look, America, people in America have a gang mentality. So it's the reason why certain people in America don't get fucked with or get attacked is because it's who's behind them. That's the thing. Who's behind them? There ain't nobody behind me. You don't see nobody behind me with the wall. See, people in America have a gang mentality. That's why they're not fucking with nobody and no Muslim brothers, nobody that's in the practice Judaism. Nope, nobody. Who else they ain't fucking with? Mormons, man, ain't fuck with them either. Nope. And basically any type of religious and I'm not gonna say all religious organizations, but most of them, Muslims, Mormons, and the Jews, they not fucking with them. Hell no. Shit. They might get stopped, but as soon as they figure out that this person is a Muslim, because they have the sticker on the car, they'd be like, oh, no. Oh, you have oh, how you doing, sir? Oh, you okay? Yes, I'm okay, officer. As soon as you see that bow tie on, oh, you okay? Oh, I'm okay. Can I help you with something, sir? Oh, no. You have a nice day, sir. Yeah, that's how it is. I've seen that shit happen before. Why you bullshitting? You know. So you might think, y'all think these cops might act crazy, but they ain't that crazy. As a matter of fact, somebody sent me a video a couple months ago. It's 2 cops, two separate videos. 2 cops, they messed around and done, I think they beat somebody up that was maybe they were a politician or something, part of some organization. And the cop started crying once he found out who the person was, man. He started crying once he found out who the organization that the person was tied to. Maybe the person was mob affiliated, I don't know. But when when his buddy came, I think maybe his supervisor came to the scene, And when they found out who the guy was, the cop started crying because he know that's his ass. And that's how it is, man. That's how it is in this country, man. You got a bunch of bullies that basically they just go around abusing people that can't defend for themselves. That's all it is. Cops ain't. It's a lot of these people trying to just talk people into, I don't know, talk people into getting to know the white people, trying to talk the white cops into getting to know how black people are. Man, that's bullshit. I be looking at black people like, y'all crazy. Y'all just as crazy as the cops. Trying to talk somebody into giving you some respect, please. Yeah, talking about NOI. Yeah. Sharp dude used to sell right by Old National and can be sell. I used to have to buy. Yeah, I'm talking like they're on the corner of 85, Highway 85, and Highway 138. That's where they at, Apple Mac. I used to buy from him. It's like war. Yeah, it is like war. Yeah, that gang mentality you talk about is real, Sharp. Even family turn against you. Well, the reason why, again, it's all people do what they do is mostly based on the consequences. If there ain't no consequences, shit, of course I'm going to turn on you. Of course I'm going to put you on child support. Of course I'm going to get divorced from you and get alimony. Of course I'm going to take the child and you ain't going to see him when you want to. What you going to do about it? That's what it's all about. It's all about the consequences. There's some guys ain't never been on child support that I know. And they ain't ever going to be on child support because she know what's going to happen to her. The only guy that's on child support, that's just keep it 100. I'm not saying all, but the majority of these guys that's on child support, the only reason she put the guy on child support, well, she know he wasn't going to do nothing about it anyway. That's real. Some guys ain't gonna like that. Some guys ain't gonna like that I say that, but that's just what it is. She knew you were a coward, you were soft and weak. You ain't gonna do nothing. You gonna go to work like you've been doing because you love your job so much. You love your job more than your family because that's your livelihood. And she used that to her advantage. So I tell people the world works on these two principles. What can you do and what you gonna do? Exactly. Just I always tell people when they start talking about stuff that they don't like about their relationship or stuff they don't like about just their life in general, the first question I ask is, what you gonna do about it? That's it. All the rest of the stuff in between don't make no sense. It don't matter. What you gonna do about it? There are a lot of people accept things for what it is. They accept the situations that happen in their life. Some people be like, man, it's a caste system in this country, man. It's a lot of injustices, man. You know, I give up, man. It's hard being a man. I'll be gay. It's easier being gay, man. It's hard being a man, you know. And then they be gay, and they be like, this shit ain't as easy as I thought it was. Then they be like, oh, I don't want to be gay no more. I don't want to be a lesbian no more. I'm straight now. You gotta cut that shit out, man. You gotta cut that shit out, man. Sometimes it is hard being a man. But who said it was easy anyway? It's crazy, the craziness that a lot of people go through. And they always look for some easy route all the time. It's no damn movie and no damn reality show. It's real life out here. There's a reason why they say only the strong survive. That ain't no damn cliche statement. That's a real statement. Only the strong survive. And it's supposed to be that way. Everybody ain't supposed to make it. Everybody ain't supposed to be to the top. Everybody ain't supposed to make all the money. Everybody ain't supposed to have all the girls. When he show up, when a guy shows up at the scene, gets out of his car, all the girls ain't supposed to run up to his car when he get out. No. There's some guys I know, including myself. I can tilt my horn for a minute. I haven't asked for sex in 17 years. I haven't had to ask for the cooch in 17 years. Probably a little longer than that. There's some entertainers never have to ask for the sex. Prince, regardless of what you think about these guys, Prince, Michael Jackson, and some of these other guys never had to ask for the cooch. The girls just show up. Why? Why do you have to ask for something that's it's fucking everywhere? Women are everywhere. What are we doing out here? It's just people just accept things for what it is just because it's fucked up out here. It's always been fucked up out here in society. It ain't gonna get no better. It's going to get worse before it gets better. But what type of guy or what type of person are you going to be? That's a question that you have to ask. You have to answer. That's the power we all could be a part of if we could wake up. Yeah, if you look, if it's a team sport out here, it ain't no damn. This ain't no one-man show out here. No damn. It's a team sport out here. If you don't have 2 to 5 people that's rocking with you, you got nothing. I'm gonna say that one more time. If you don't have 2 to 5 people rocking with you, you have nothing. You haven't even gotten started yet. You haven't even gotten started yet. And that's just whatever. That's just anything. That's making money. That's having women. That's having a career. Starting a business. I don't care what you're trying to do. If you don't got 2 to 5 people, you haven't even gotten started yet. You haven't really started living life yet. You're just playing around like a lot of people do. So it's not what you know all the time. It's who you know. And it's who the people that you know is who they might know. You might have skills, you might have talents, but it's not about you. You just have to get it started. You just have to draw a crowd. That's it, man. You just have to be what some people say, attractive. That's all, whatever that means to you. The police leave the Amish alone, or the police are not allowed to go over to the Amish areas. That's out of their jurisdiction. That's Old National and Gavin. That's by the hotel I used to work at. Oh yeah, I remember you talked about that. I've never been over there, so I don't really know. You know, the far furthest I've been on Old National is Walmart. That's the furthest I've ever been, so I don't really know. I want to see one black Amish person. Where the fuck they at? It ain't none. They say that shit after they and got their asshole blown out. When I roll up, all the girls are supposed to run up to my car and throw their money in. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, man. What you just said was very profound, Chubb, about being a part of a team. 2 to 5, or I prefer a million. Yeah, if you don't got 2 to 5 people, yo, you have nothing. You have nothing, bro. You haven't even gotten started yet. I don't care what it is, man or woman. You have nothing. You cannot do everything by yourself. I know there's a lot of people out here that's telling you you can live the laptop lifestyle. Are you crazy? I don't know anybody that does that shit. Everyone has help. Everyone needs help with something. One person can't do everything well. One person can do maybe 2 to 3 things very well, but that's about it. One person can't do everything they need to do. That's just it. It's only 24 hours in a day. I'm lucky to have at least 5 people. I'll make it one day. Yeah. I mean, you don't need all you need is a handful of people. You don't need a fucking stadium, a football stadium of people to do some major shit out here. You don't need that many people. Those are cheerleaders, fans. Those are what some people call useless eaters. Just cheerleaders and fans. You don't need all those people. Let me tell you something, man. All you really need, man, is 300, between 100 to 300 people. That's it. You don't need 5,000. You don't have to be Tony Robbins jumping up and down on the damn stage in a stadium. You don't need all them damn people like that. You don't need them. You don't. You really don't, man. That's why I tell people to not get married or have kids when they trying to build, because that just slows you down. Yeah, it does slow you down. If you have a family already and kids, it's probably gonna take longer. It's probably gonna be harder. You know? Look, if you single with no kids, it's already tough. Especially if you don't have the skill set and you don't have enough resources. You don't have the budget that you need. You don't have the skill set. It's already tough. Then, if you throw a wife and kids in the equation, my God, it's going to take you much longer, man. Because you got to manage your time. The kids got to go to school. The kids got to eat. You gotta provide for your kid. You know, Then you got to make time on the side to try to do whatever else you're trying to do along with your peoples. So it's gonna be very difficult if you have a family already, and then you don't even know if your girl or your wife is going to support you. 9 times out of 10, the answer is no, unless she's a creative type. If she's not a creative type, the answer 9 times out of 10, the answer is no. Sharp is correct. All you need is like 3, and you good. 3 same money-minded, strong people on the same page. Yeah, that's all you really need. 2 to 5 people. That's all you really need. And then y'all can get a start. Y'all can do a lot of shit. You know, you don't have to have 150 people in a company. You don't have to have an agency. You can do that shit if you want, but you don't have to have a big company. You can do that if you want. I'm not saying anything wrong with that, but personally, I don't want to have a fucking agency. I don't want to do it. I don't want to have employees of 150 employees, and I don't want to do that shit. Me personally, I don't want to do it, really. You know, I don't mind being partners with somebody like that, but me personally, I don't want to have to operate a company 5 days a week. Yeah, it is a headache. You gotta hire people, you gotta train people, you gotta keep training them. It ain't just a one-time thing. You gotta keep training them. You gotta give them benefits, because if you don't give them benefits, you're gonna have a high turnover. Man, hell with all that shit. Wife won't stick around long. Yeah, most of the time they don't stick around because they're not patient. They don't have no patience. Everything got to be a time sticker. So it's good to start whatever you're going to start before you get married. That way, she already know what it is if she get married to you. Because what usually happens is a lot of people will get married and have a bunch of kids, get a house, 2 cars, buy a motorcycle, all this other bullshit. And then they'll be like, yo, I ain't making enough money. Then they'll be like, okay, I'm going to start something on the side. And what's going to happen is that's going to take more of the time, more away from their free time. And then him and the wife, they're going to be bickering, going back and forth. And then what's going to happen is she ain't going to give him no support. Now, she want more income to come in the household, but she don't want to support the guy, which doesn't make any sense if you really think about it. That's hustling backwards. How the hell you want more income, but you don't want to support the guy? And the reason why she doesn't want to support the guy, because she wants it to be about her and not him. See, he's thinking about the family. She's thinking about her. See, it's all about her and not about the family. You know, she's looking at it like, you think it's all about you. But he's thinking about the kids. He's thinking long term. She's thinking about today only. So what usually happens is, if he really wants to get the way he want to get to, he got to get rid of her. And what happens, he'll go get another one. He's going to, 9 times out of 10, let me put y'all on some game. When women see you out there out in public, online, out in public, wherever you may be, at a conference or whatever, if women know, they can feel the vibe. They know this motherfucker is gonna blow. He going somewhere, and they'll try to get close to your ass. And this is why a lot of these married guys usually end up getting a divorce, because what happens is them women gonna get close to him, and they're gonna start to support him, and he gonna end up getting a divorce. And then as time, eventually he's gonna end up getting with one of these women, and everybody else, of course he's gonna support these women too, because he's gonna be like, they supported me when I was on the come up, so he's gonna feel kind of like obligated to support them in exchange. That's what usually happens. And then the wife, ex-wife, now she feel a certain type of way because he blew up after they got divorced. So she feel a certain type of way about that. She see the guy out and about with the new wife and her kids. She got a problem with that now. So now she wants to make his life a living hell by putting him on child support and all this other bullshit, So that's the type of shit that usually happens. Now a lot of women do shit out of spite. It ain't because the dude ain't taking care of the kids. It's because shit didn't work out with the guy together. So now she's like, well, he's with the other bitch. So now I'm gonna try to extract as much money as I can get out of him. So it's that type of shit that happens. You got people that don't see the big picture. They just want it to be about them. It can only be one. It's that mentality. It can't be a win-win. It has to be a winner and a loser. It's just stupid. And that break the whole, this scenario plays out, it's playing out right now, somewhere in America. Some family is being ripped apart because somebody's being so goddamn selfish, don't give a shit about the family, don't give a damn about the kids either. They're just thinking about themselves. If your wife is hot all day in the street, she got dudes telling her how great she is and what they can do for her, and that shit starts swirling around in her head. If she weak and now your ass got a problem. Yeah, most of them are weak. That's the problem. People been telling them that they're great all their lives, damn near, and they have nothing to show for it. No proof of them being great. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's crazy. Now they done split up the whole damn family for some bullshit. And when she get a divorce, them dudes that used to whisper at her all the time, they ain't fucking with her like that. They just fucking leave. That's it. Even if she plain Jane, they still gonna get it at her. Pastor Dow says, don't get a marriage license and legally. The rules change. What do you think? Yeah, I agree. You don't have to get married to the state. You don't have to do it like that. I agree with that 100%. What up, DMR? I thought you'd been here, DMR. Women are pushovers. They eventually give in to the dudes getting at them. I mean, I don't know. Women, they want to be with who they want to be with. That's what I think. Yeah, I was working and listening to. Oh, you was working. You working today, man? You on the job? Shit, man. How come you're not off? You need to hang out with me. What? Why you want to hang out with me? I'm just curious, man. I work from 11 to 5. Oh, okay. But you're not off for the holiday? That's why I said that. You said when your girl leaves, she cannot come back. I said if your girl young, maybe she can come back. Cause, god damn it, man. Cause a young broad may not have a necessary life experience, but she may get a pass. What do you think? No, I don't care how old she is. If she leave, that's it. You can't come back. I've had young women and older women leave. You can't come back. Hell no. Because if you left the first time, obviously you thought that leaving was always an option from the get-go. So, no, hell with that. I need to learn your game. If you need to learn my game, man, go to my Patreon. Or go to my website. Really? Go to my private website. Or go to my Patreon. Yeah, check that out. I'll point you in the right direction. So people who work hate when people ask them that shit. Well, I ain't talked to my ex in 6 years. I had her for 7. Yeah, I try to be cool, man. I try. So where time out eating ass? You mean Ryan? Ryan, I ain't seen Ryan ain't been on in a while, man. Man, you know what Ryan doing? Shit, tricking off. You know what Ryan doing? Ryan be tricking off. The holiday too? Shit. You know he tricking off. He buying some weed so he can try to backdoor fuck the girl. You know, that's how Ryan get down. You get the girl high. He be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna buy a quarter bag, man. Get her high and have a couple beers. And hopefully, I fuck." That's called backdoor fucking. That's bullshit. You try to get the girl high and drunk, and you think, "Yeah, hopefully I'll get this pussy." That's bullshit. This is why a lot of guys get caught up. You know. And the girl get high, she be all high and drunk. And when she wake up the next day, or whenever she wake up, she be like, what happened last night? And what you gonna say? What do you mean what's happened? We fucked. And if she says she don't remember, what you gonna say? What do you mean you don't remember? Girl, you tripping. That's why you shouldn't have got her drunk and high. Yeah. When a lot of these women get drunk and high, they be out of it, man. They don't know what the fuck going on. And I've been around women when they get drunk, it's sloppy drunk. They don't know what, they can't even function. And now they want to smash. No, we're not going to smash. You're going to sleep. You're going to sleep this shit off. What the fuck is this? Yeah, man. You just gotta be careful out here, man. You know? That's why they say the game is to be sold, not told. You gotta be 2 to 5 steps. Well, I always say 3 to 5 steps ahead of the game. You gotta be able to anticipate what women are gonna say and do. A lot of this comes from experience. You know? It's why you have to get used to talking to a lot of people. You know? This is why you have to have an ear to the streets. Can't just be all about books. See, anybody can be book smart. Anybody can get a degree, pass some tests, get a degree, get a PhD, and pass a couple of tests. Anybody can do that shit. That's not that difficult. Anybody can do that shit. You just have to study your ass off if you want a PhD. But it's not like it's difficult. It's difficult getting in, but it ain't difficult getting out. Don't let these people fool you. They'll try to make it seem like, oh man, I been a PhD. Oh, I worked so hard. And get out of here. Shit. When I went to college, I was like, yo, college is much easier than high school. That's what I learned. High school was much more difficult. At least the high school that I went to. It was much more difficult than going to college. You know? And I'm talking to average college. I'm not talking about Ivy League college. I didn't go to Ivy League college, so I don't know. Maybe the Ivy League college is hard. I don't know. But I went to a regular university, you know. Nothing fancy about USC. Nothing fancy about it at all, you know. So, have you ever had sex with a girl that felt depressed for having sex with her because, you know, she beneath you? No, that never happened to me before. No, no, that never happened. I hope that never happened to me before. Because if that happens, boy, you might be in trouble. Now, this to me requires more discipline. Yeah, it requires a lot of discipline. It's not so much that it's hard to get in. It might be hard to pay. It's very expensive. And a lot of these Ivy League colleges, they make it difficult to get in. You know, and that's by design. But once you get in, you in. And you're gonna see that, hey, these classes is not that difficult at all. You know. And then you see what college is all about. Everybody just partying and having sex and using drugs all the damn time. What part of the game is this? I think if a lot of people, I think if a lot of parents knew what their sons and daughters were doing at these colleges that they're paying 20, 30, 40, 50,000 to attend. If they knew what was going on, they would be highly upset. College is basically high school for adults. Basically, yeah. Yeah, that's our. It shit ain't really nothing that. It's not that serious, really. I mean, that's probably why a lot of people, when they get out, they still in that same mode. You know. So hey guys, I'm about to sign off. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to work with me directly in some capacity, check out my links and share this video. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.